I gave up my car to chase my future. What did I get? Go sleep by adults all summer. So I bet everything on merit. Here's what happened. I was paying out of pocket. I would stay up all night just cramming. I kind of failed a lot of classes while I was doing my manager job in college, and I couldn't really balance. So then I took the summer to make up those classes, and I was doing it online. And I was able to pass those classes with the highest grades I ever seen in my life. Then I realized I wasn't really learning, I was just memorizing for tests. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do yet, so I thought, why would I take on all this debt when I can learn everything myself? So I did that. I crammed 3 degrees, no shortcuts, just industry-based knowledge. Then I took a job at Quick Trip, and I was a night assistant manager, which was another story for another time. After I walked on Super Bowl day at Quick Trip, I went to the warehouse job. I was basically living on peanuts while I was cramming. Then it happened. 1 second I was driving, the next... Everyone was fine, but my car wasn't. And then weeks later, winter hit, and it was at sub-zero temps. I was riding the bus during that time, basically coming in around nighttime, around 8. Temperatures were very low, but I thought my warehouse lobby would be open before my shift, but it wasn't. So I had to walk. I had to walk to a nearby gas station, and that was an hour through the cold. And as I was walking, I could feel my hands kind of burning inside my useless gloves, and my feet were going numb, and there was snow just bundled under there, and my feet were just getting swallowed by the station. I couldn't even feel my hands or my feet. And I basically just stood there in the bathroom. It felt like my hands just got burnt off, and my feet basically just got frozen solid. And then later when I got home after my shift, I looked down and I had blisters bubbled up on my ankles from the frost. So I had to play doctor, and I had to pop them myself, dude. Water just shot up in my face, and my mouth was open too. It was disgusting and kind of fascinating. So I cleaned up, and then I ate popcorn right after. And the funny thing is, once the payoff for the wreck came, I was immediately fired.
Fired. I beg your pardon? Fired. But I... Fired!
Immediately fired. But it was not to a boss, it was not to a manager, it was to a computer. I basically had nothing but this insurance payout and a shot at freelance, so I went all in. I spent all my summer on Upwork.
Crap, mega crap. I'll give you $200 for all of them.
90 days, 90 hours, almost no sleep. So what did I get after these 3 months? 100% job success score means the jobs I did get, I did a good job on. After spending thousands of dollars, I basically got $300 back after 3 months. And that's because Upwork isn't a place for freelancers, it's a casino. You pay to apply to jobs, and you're basically buying chips. It's Indeed, but with microtransactions, basically. It's a job hunt gotcha game.
It was so bad I had to basically melt cheese on rice. I basically had to make dry pancakes with no sugar.
You ain't got no sugar? Damn!
So when freelance stalled, I thought I should have enough here to get a job at least. So I spent the entire month of August looking for a job, and it was just chaos.
Jobs, sir.
No jobs. Freelance. Best thing in the world for a kid your age.
This one job I applied to was a staffing office claiming they were urgently hiring for a print shop. The second I got a phone interview with them, it was a robocall and in silence.
Okay, Clank.
Another interview I got was for entry-level IT, and it acted like I was moving forward. Background check, follow-ups, the works, and then next, nothing. And then the last interview I remember was for a social media job at a furniture brand, but at least they sent the rejection message. And the other interviews, just table reads of my resume. I thought I had it figured out. I thought a degree was theory, hard skills, application of skills, and then proof of quality work. But it's not, because no one believed in it unless I was in a classroom. I worked on weddings, I edited for brides in France. I made samples, I nailed the pitch, I got the interviews. I just thought that this was the summer I would break in. But then reality hits. Even the cheap gigs have standards, I guess. And when they weren't too cheap, they were fake, posting jobs they never intended to hire for.
Quick side adventure. During my job hunt, did a lot of pitching to different video editing positions. One of these was for a YouTuber with 250k subs. I basically did the overachiever method. I took one of their lowest performing videos and I re-edited it, and I also redid the thumbnail, and I also edited another short too, so I would have samples to pitch with them too. I pitched to them twice. The second time they asked for my portfolio and then it got ghosted completely. So yeah, my portfolio is linked and that re-edit is there. Let me know your thoughts on it. I'm kind of curious how it stacks up against the original video, especially under a fresh pair of eyes. Alright, back to the video.
Couch.
And if money wasn't a measure of success, I would think everything I did is more impressive than a degree. I think instead of sitting in a lecture hall, I think it's badass to go to the worst platform in the world, convince strangers to give you money for your skills in 90 days or less. I think it's impressive to get 5-star reviews that say I delivered the impossible. I think it's impressive to do all this through rejection and silence and without blaming anyone along the way. No one gave me this test, I made my own, and that's the degree. And that's the difference. And I know some people are watching this, the ones that got the degree and did the right thing. So let me say this clearly. If I can survive all of this, what's your excuse?